Hello, my name is Prezy Emanuel Ramadhani. I'm a student at Aga Khan University. Today I want to share with you a very special lesson, which is teaching in early childhood classes, especially in the 21st century. Our focus today will be on what to consider in a cultural diversity classroom. Think a lot about this. To become a cultural responsive teacher, what does it mean? But again, is it important? If it is important, what necessitates it? But how can I become a cultural responsive teacher? As a teacher, you need to understand this, that in the 21st century, teaching in early childhood classes is becoming more complex than at any other time in the past. Why? This is because diversity in our classroom is very high. Diversity in terms of what? In terms of race, in terms of gender, in terms of tribe, in terms of social and economic background. It is very high. So as a teacher, you need to understand this, and you need to be aware and to know how you can address issues in a classroom with all this diversity. To be cultural sensitive, cultural responsive teacher, what does it mean? This is to recognize and appreciate cultural differences in your classroom. It's to involve all children from different backgrounds. Is it important? Yes, it is the demand of 21st century. But scholars are saying that being cultural responsive teacher, you can increase the achievement of children in your classroom. But you need to think about this, how my attitude impacts children in my classroom. But you need also to think about what you teach them and how do you teach them. These are the things you need to think about. In this century, as a teacher or as a practitioner, you need to reflect on your practices. You need to reflect on your attitude, how it affects learning in your classroom. Is it good or is it bad? How do you feel when you are with children from different backgrounds? But again, if you find that you have biases, you need to find a way to reduce it. Changes in attitude in this century as practitioner in early childhood is inevitable. But think about content. What do you teach them? But again, how do you teach them? You need to change methods of teaching these young children. You need to be cultural sensitive. You need to be a cultural responsive. How? If you are using songs, the songs should come from different culture. If you have teaching aids in your classroom, they should display things which comes from different culture. If at all your children are playing in your classroom, these plays, they should come from different cultural background. So, in summary, in our lesson today, we discussed how to become cultural sensitive teacher and how you need to look on your curriculum. You need to look on your ways of teaching. All this should be cultural responsive. Thank you so much for listening this. I hope you have gained a lot. Thank you.